Hey everyone and welcome back to CodeMechanic. So, you pop the hood, start your car, and suddenly you hear this weird hissing sound. It's not a snake. It's not your tires. It's coming from the engine bay. What could it be? Well, one of the most common culprits for a mysterious hissing noise is a vacuum leak. Today, we're going to break down exactly what that means, why it happens, and what you can do about it. First things first. What is an engine vacuum? Think of your engine as a giant air pump. As the pistons move down during the intake stroke, they create a powerful suction, or vacuum, inside the intake manifold. This vacuum is super important. It's used to draw the perfect mixture of air and fuel into the cylinders for combustion. But modern engines are clever. They also use this vacuum to power other systems, like your power brakes, your cruise control, and parts of your emissions system. It's all managed by a network of rubber hoses, gaskets, and seals. So, a vacuum leak is simply a breach in this sealed system. Air is being sucked in from somewhere it shouldn't be. This unmetered air messes up the delicate air-fuel ratio that your engine's computer, the ECU, works so hard to maintain. The ECU sees this extra oxygen from the O2 sensor and tries to compensate by adding more fuel. This can lead to a whole host of problems. The most obvious symptom, of course, is that hissing sound. It's literally the sound of air being sucked through a small crack or hole. The noise might get louder when you accelerate, because the engine is working harder and creating more suction. But that's not all. You might also notice a rough or unstable idle. Your car might surge or stall when you come to a stop. A check engine light is another huge clue. Common codes you might see are P0171 or P0174, which mean the system is running too lean. You could also experience poor fuel economy, hesitation when you step on the gas, and even a hard brake pedal if the leak is affecting the brake booster. So where do these leaks usually come from? Over time, rubber and plastic components in the engine bay get brittle from constant heat cycles. The most common suspects are cracked or disconnected vacuum hoses. These are the small rubber lines running all over the top of your engine. The PCV valve, or positive crankcase ventilation valve, and its grommet are also frequent offenders. Other potential spots include the intake manifold gascoats, the throttle body gascoat, or even a leaking brake booster. Now, how do you find one of these sneaky leaks? The old-school method is a visual inspection. Get a good flashlight and carefully look over all the vacuum hoses for obvious cracks, splits, or loose connections. Wiggle them gently to see if they're brittle or disconnected. You can also try the spray bottle method. With the engine running, you can carefully spray a small amount of soapy water or carburetor or cleaner around suspected leak areas. If the engine's idle suddenly changes or smooths out, you've likely found your leak. The liquid temporarily seals the hole, changing the air-fuel mixture. Just be extremely careful doing this, especially with flammable cleaners, and stay away from hot exhaust parts and electrical components. For a safer and more professional approach, mechanics use a smoke machine. This tool pumps a harmless, visible smoke into the intake system. Wherever the smoke pours out, that's your leak. It's the most definitive way to find even the tiniest hard-to-see cracks. Once you find the leak, the fix is usually straightforward. If it's a cracked hose, you simply replace it. Hoses are inexpensive and easy to swap out. If it's a gasket, that can be a bit more involved, but it's still a manageable DIY for many people. Fixing a vacuum leak is super important. It'll not only get rid of that annoying hiss, but will restore your engine's performance, improve your gas mileage, and turn off that pesky check engine light. So, if you're hearing that hiss, don't ignore it. A little investigation can save you a lot of headaches and money down the road. I hope this helps you diagnose that mysterious sound. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.